Alright guys, yeah, I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt. I need to do some laundry. Anyway, and yeah, Squirtle is a shit, so don't fuck with me. But, let's get into the topic of the video. Danganronpa. Not gonna say the rest of the title, because it's mad long. The only other word in the title that I care about is Zetsubou, because that is my favorite. If not, alright, my second favorite. Maybe my favorite Japanese word of all time, Zetsubou. I just love the word Zetsubou. Anyway, on to the Danganronpa episode 1 review / my first impressions of the series. Let's jump right into it. Get the music part out of the way, because you know I always like to discuss the music portions of the episodes. OP was alright. I liked it. There's a nice little melody in there that'll get me into the episode every week, so I can give them that. But it wasn't the best OP I've ever heard. There's no lyrics. I think it was probably an original composition, but it was alright, and I like it. It's good for what it is. The ED though, I really enjoyed. Great song. Probably gonna be listening to that a lot. But it was a toss up because the OP had a nice little animated portion with like character ZVs, while the ED was just credits rolling with little character things. Either way, I'm not going to really talk about those much. They were alright as far as OP and ED go for the music. The BGMs, however, were amazing. I think a lot of them, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this because I have not actually played this game before, but I might pick this up after I'm a couple episodes in, because I think I'm really going to enjoy this series, and I love this episode, by the way. But yeah, the BGMs, I think they're remastered versions of the video game tracks, which clearly are awesome. The music for this series is awesome, and I really enjoyed it. It really set the tone for a lot of the scenes and whatnot. So that's it for the music. Really liked it in this episode. Basic plot of what happened in this episode. They all arrive. There's a freshman class at this elite high school called Hope's Peak. And on their first day there, they all get like knocked out, put into a classroom, and told to come to this entrance ceremony. There's 15 of them in this freshman class. I don't think there's anybody else in this school. I'm not sure yet. Has yet to be revealed, but I think it's just the 15 freshmen that just came in and are in this school. So anyway, they go to the entrance ceremony, and they're greeted by Monokuma, or Mono Bear if you want to call him that. I'm going to call him Monokuma. But it's basically like this stuffed animal, half white, half black, kind of sadistic looking creature thing that is the principal of this school. And he basically breaks down to them what the whole deal is with this school. They're basically trapped in, there's like steel bars on the doors, locked in there, and the only way for them to get out is to kill somebody else, one of their classmates. So that's basically what he delineates to them in the entrance ceremony. Gives them a little student handbook, and you get to meet all 15 of these characters. The characters are looking fucking amazing. The designs are really unique, incredible. The art style is nice. It's not the best art style I've ever seen, but it's really good, and it fits this series a lot. So I really like the art style. I really enjoyed the animation, and the character designs are flawless, very unique. Character personalities, you have a lot of different types of, some stereotypical, some not, but a lot of variation in the characters. Very cool characters, a lot of different like unique traits to each character. Right off the bat, and there's a lot of names here, so don't expect me to like remember all these names just from watching one episode. It's probably going to take me a while to get all of them, but just some of the names I remember are probably because I really like these characters. I think I would really like these characters. But you have the main guy, Makoto, and Sayaka, Maizuno Sayaka, and these two seem like they're pretty much the central protagonist figures as you see as the show opens up from Makoto's perspective and everything. But it seems like all 15 characters are centrally important, but still, these seem like the male and female lead. And then some other character, I mean, they're pretty good for what they are. I don't really have too much of an affinity towards them quite yet, but yeah, some characters that just really stuck out to me and I really think I'm gonna like throughout this, Mondo, forget his last name or whatever, but Mondo, he seems cool. Has that Kuwabara punk hairstyle. He seems cool. I think I'm gonna like him a lot because I like characters like that. The dude Leon with that orange like mane kind of thing and the tight goatee, looking beast. Byakuya, I like him. Kind of calm, cool, collected character. And that dude with the dreads, the crazy spiked dreads, I don't really care for him, his character that has been displayed so far, but that design is fucking crazy. So I just have to mention that. For the girls, the only one that I'm really liking so far is Celestia, wearing that goth lolly outfit and whatnot. She's just looking really beast. I like her. And then you have some other characters. The only other girl's name I remember right now besides Sayaka and Celestia is Enoshima. She seems like the kind of Princess Ojo character, kind of prissy and shit, but whatever. A lot of character variation and stuff that was presented in this episode, but you're hit with a lot of names and stuff right off the bat. It's kind of hard to remember because they don't even really call each other by their names throughout the episode that much. But yeah, great character setup. The plot setup is nice, and after Monokuma leaves and tells them all this, he kind of basically leaves them on their own. He's like, you can just do whatever you want in this school. You have free reign, but you cannot leave. You're stuck here. You live here now, and the only way you can get out is to kill somebody. Crazy setup. At first you see they start to try and work together, figure out what's going on, get their bearings and stuff. And then Monokuma's like, this isn't working for me. The next day he's like, this isn't working for me. You guys need some incentive to like get this show on the road. So he shows them these clips of like their family, and shows like a little happy little thing, and then it cuts to like their homes being destroyed and shit, stuff like that, and they all like freak out. Some of the cooler characters like Celestia and Byakuya are kind of calm and collected, but they all freak out, and that's pretty much where the episode is at. I really like the aesthetics as well, just like the fonts and textures and everything. The animation is great, like I said, and the art style and the textures and the colors and everything that they use to kind of delineate the dark Zetsubou despair kind of aspect of this are just great. I like the ASX inserts with like intermission screens, little text that they put at the bottom, and I really liked at the end how they have that little character counter where it like kind of folds over and it's like 15 survivors left, because that just really shows to me that shit's about to go down. Like that number is going to start dropping and dropping and dropping, and I'm really excited to see what happens. Not really going to give much predictions for the series in this episode, but starting in my next review, I'll probably gonna start giving predictions and stuff like that, because I just need to get my bearings with this series a little bit more. But I really enjoyed this episode, and this is in my tier 1 for the summer season, and it's definitely gonna stay there because this show is looking beast, and I'm loving it so far. I really loved it. Objectively speaking, there was nothing really wrong with it, but some people might have found some flaws with it or whatnot. But whatever is what it is. I'm gonna give this out of 5, 4 out of 5. Because I just really loved the episode. It was a great opening episode. I liked the plot setup and the structure of the show, and everything they're doing, character design wise, character trait wise, and depth wise. I hope we get a lot more character depth and development as the series goes on, but we'll wait for that. So yeah, episode 1, 4 out of 5. My first impressions of this show are positive, really positive. I'm loving it. I know I'm going to love it. I can't wait for next week's episode, and you guys should really check out Danganronpa, the animation, if you have not checked it out. Yeah, also one thing I forgot to say is that it just really, this show really reminds me again of like Assassination Classroom mixed with Doubt, or Rabbit Doubt, whatever you want to call it. If you don't know what Assassination Classroom is, it's a manga serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump. Check it out, it's awesome. And if you don't know about Rabbit Doubt or Doubt, whatever you want to call it, it's a really cool manga. I have a volume 1 review up right now, so go check that video out if you want to know more about it. But yeah, Danganronpa episode 1, Beast, check it out. Loving the show so far, and can't wait for next week's episode. So that's it, guys. Peace.